The Sathyagraha launched by farmers of Embilipitiya came to an end on Thursday with the provision of water to the cultivation fields.
We will halt this attempt temporarily, but we will not stop our effort. This government did not provide us water. We fought for it. The farming community must be fairly compensated. We have to face that battle in the future.
Even though water has been released to the Walava reservoir from the Samanala River, water has not been provided to fields of the Walava left bank of the Mayurapura Mahaveli zone. As a result, 47 hectares of paddy fields are at risk of being destroyed.
75% of the fields have been destroyed. The paddy saplings have grown, but there is no paddy. We didn't get water today either, but water was released from the Samanala River on Tuesday or on the day before. We think it will take around 10 days for the water to reach this area, so it is of no use to these farmlands. You destroyed our crops intentionally. We have spent nearly 300,000 rupees per hectare. Pay the compensation to us.
A conflicting situation has arisen between farmers regarding obtaining water that flows through canals from the Walava reservoir. Farmers of Angunukola Palasa said farmers of Buwaliara had forcefully diverted water from the main irrigation channels, and as a result they are not receiving water for their crops.
Farmers in the upper areas are fighting over the water. They said compensation will be given, but what can be done with 40,000 rupees for an acre? Can they fill their stomachs with that money?
Farmers' attempts to resolve the issue today failed, and former member of the Angunukola Palasa Pradeshiya Sabha, Somasiri Maddumarachi, protested by setting fire to his destroyed paddy field.
I am a farmer that cultivated 9 acres of paddy land to feed the nation. I am setting fire to 2.5 acres of it today. We didn't receive help from anyone. Minister of Power, Kanchana Vijayasekara, and Agriculture Minister is responsible for the state of my paddy fields today.
Minister of Agriculture expressed these views at an event in Homagama on Thursday.
We cannot force anything on the farming community. We cannot forget that this is an agricultural country. If we go wrong there is no coming back from it. If we lead the farmers to the streets, that is a wrong move. There are many examples. I won't explain the situation in Udawalava. The farmers are burnt due to our inability to work together. We could have managed this.
With water being released to farmlands, the Samanala River hydropower plant is operating at maximum capacity. Accordingly, its water capacity has dropped to 7.8%. Under this situation, hydropower generation at the power plant will end in around 5 days. Although it was announced that power will have to be purchased under this situation, there were no reports of an agreement being reached with private power plants. The next alternative to supply electricity to the southern province is to complete the short distance of the transmission line built from Polpitiya to Hambantota, which was suspended due to a land dispute. If that is done, power can be supplied to the southern province through the national grid. A discussion is due to be held on Friday, chaired by the President. Meanwhile, the Ceylon Electricity Board has increased hydropower generation as 2 generators at the Noracholi power plant are inactive. On Wednesday night, 43.1% of the total power generation was obtained from the country's reservoirs. As a result, the water levels of the main reservoirs are dropping rapidly. Senior officials of the Mahaveli authorities said another severe water crisis may arise if the expected rainfall is not received.